order these. I get them dead.
Recording.
These are the pectoral fins. This is that fin that you're familiar with, the dorsal fin. He has some cool characteristics. These are gill slits. Like more modern fish have an operculum, which is that gill flap. Sharks don't have it. They're really primitive. They're some of our oldest fish on the planet. They've remained unchanged literally for millions of years. AJ, if that bothers you, you're welcome to step out, but you got to Okay. All right. So these are the fins that would indicate the proper orifice through which the pups would come through. Baby sharks are called pups. All right. So I'm going to make an incision going from the posterior to the anterior. And posterior means rear.
I hate that sound.
That's cool. He has kind of thick skin, and if you listen, do you hear how it's kind of gritty?
Yeah.
It kind of feels like sandpaper when you touch their skin.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, when I get done, you guys can all come check it out.
I'll wear it.
Okay.
I don't want to touch it.
All right. Okay, so I need no more sound effects, and everybody listen so I can tell you what's going on, okay? So I'm going to cut the skin back, and you can see the skin is pretty thick. He doesn't have a layer of fat under there, though. See that? Okay, when we open him up, we're going to notice some of his organs are elongated. For instance, this big long piece, this is his liver. Okay, that's what his liver looks like. If I go a little bit deeper, this part right here, this is his stomach. Okay, and we can...
Smell.
And you can see how it connects to the intestine. You see that? You know, I cannot remember. I think these are the yolk sac that's going to nourish a shark later. Yeah. Okay, now what's kind of cool to do sometimes is if you can make an incision right here and you cut up like this, you can open up his stomach
And see what he ate.
and see what he ate. So we're going to check that out first before we look for pups.
Ooh.
Sweet. Regretting your
Sometimes I open it up and you can see like a bunch of little shrimp eyes in there, which is weird to see these little black eyeballs looking at you. Looks like this guy's been eating like fish, and there's not much in here, but you can kind of see it's the texture of fish, like when you chew it up.
I want to eat it.
Okay.
Why can I taste that for some reason?
You can move back, honey, if you want. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit higher, and what I'm trying to show you next is his heart. Fish have a 2-chambered heart. Sharks are fish, right? So here's his heart. Your heart, remember we said has 4 chambers. You're an endotherm, you're warm-blooded. This guy has a 2-chambered heart. He's an ectotherm, he's cold-blooded. And his heart's right here. Can you guys see it on the tip of my finger?
Oh, shoot.
I cut it, I sliced it, I didn't mean to. Yeah, it's pretty little. Okay, we're gonna go down here. So down here is where I would expect to find the pups if it has some. So here, ouch! Oh, the little dorsal fin got me. It's for real. Do you see that little barb on it?
Oh.
So this is the sac where I would expect to find the pups. Now, here's something kind of cool and weird. They say that tiger sharks, they're like an aggressive species of shark, right? You probably have heard about them a little bit. They say that when they're inside the mama, sometimes the tiger shark pups will kill the weakest of them inside. Isn't that crazy? I don't see how that could happen, but that's what some scientists say. Okay, so as we open up, so you can see here's the sac and it's attached right here, and they would come out through this hole. All right, so if we pull it out, oh, I'm bleeding.
Oh, that's...
The things I do for you, sacrifice.
Oh!
So this is an example of a shark pup. Now, this is further along, more developed than those embryos. But if we could see him when he was just a few days, you know, in development, he would look like those guys.
That was cute.
Okay, so this one's pretty far developed. A lot of times when I open them up, I'll see like something like this attached to it hanging down. When they're inside the mom, oftentimes they have a yolk sac attached, and that's what nourishes them while they're developing. So that's kind of cool. These are a little bit more developed than I normally get, so the yolk sac has detached. Some shark species are born with the yolk sac still attached. Some of it just have it when they're inside the mom.
Is there only 2 in there?
I don't know. Let's see.
How many do they normally have?
I found anywhere up to 6 before, but 2 is the fewest I found. So, but these are much bigger than what I normally get out. So.
Another one.
Wow.
Is it kind of under?
Let's see. Oh, do we have any more? Oh, no, that's intestine.
What poked you?
This would, the barb, this part of their dorsal fin. See that
That's
little pokey part?
vicious.
I know, I'm bleeding. This part right here, we probably don't want to see the inside, or maybe you do. So this is after the food has been digested, and this is where the waste would go.
Oh, that's probably why we don't want to see that.
Yeah. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get out. Here's gallbladder, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna get out of the way, and I'm gonna let you guys check it out. It is safe to touch. Your hands will be smelly though, so you're gonna wash them, but it's safe. I put my gloves on because honestly, if I don't wear gloves and I dissect sharks, I smell like a fisherman when I